All right, time for our new cryptocurrency update. As you guys know, I'm invested in Saga coin with around $3,000, and currently where it stands, I'm about $11,000 profit. Saga coin has started to break above its support level, so I'm going to zoom in. You can see this is the whole history of Saga coin, and I'm going to show you where I was investing with this coin was about 270, so right before it started pushing up. And it did spike. I didn't take profit. I've been holding on to the coin ever since. But the nice thing that I'm seeing right now is even though it shot up here and it did pull back down, it looks like it's starting to make its trickle its way back up. It has finally broken its $10 support, or actually the $7 support area, and it's starting to make its way back up. This is what I expected to happen with this coin over the longer term. I expect another move or retest of the $20 level probably in the next 1 to 3 weeks, and that's just a guess. I'm not a mind reader or a market reader somehow. I can't see the future, but that's just a guess of mine. Looking at the stats, looking at taking the coin into consideration, the circulating supply, the total supply, and similar coins that have had a similar past and are currently at $50. So the one I've been using, for example, is GoByte. And GoByte has very similar numbers and stats to the Saga coin, and the circulating supply. The coin looks very similar and it has a lot of the same options. And this has been moving progressively over time with good volume and also good market cap. And the market cap is, as you guys know or should know, is the most important thing. So people holding on to the coin, that's what causes it to rise. Is not necessarily the 24-hour volume. It's the people holding on and staking in the coin over the longer period. And so I'm seeing that this is gradually going up, and that's a good sign for Saga coin, and I think that it will continue. Now, I don't know if there's going to be another spike. I don't know how fast this move is going to go, if it's going to take a week, if it's going to take 3, if it's going to take longer. That's just something that you have to wait and see. But I do think that it will go to $50 eventually. Now, I have my target at about $50 per coin, and a $50 target is actually about a $44,000 profit for me. Well, yeah, $44,000 profit as it stands. Now I'm looking for about a $40,000 profit, so I may push that $50 target to 45 or a little bit lower, but still 40,000 on a $3,000 accounts or balance is a really good rate of return. Okay, so Saga coin is at its highest it's been since the 2nd of January, pretty much, where it hit 1187 on the 2nd of January. So it's only a few days ago, but it's starting to make its way back up a lot sooner than I thought. So that's good. Saga coin. It may be too late to invest in. I've been talking about this coin since the 28th. What's the next best thing? If you guys, since this may be a little bit too late to get in, even though I still think that this could move up a 500% from here. All right, GoByte's already moved, and that's a similar coin that came out before Saga. I'm looking at Trident Group, and I have been looking at this for probably since the 2nd, the beginning, or January 1st. I found this coin, TRDT, and it's moved 119% in the last 24 hours, which is pretty substantial. But it's not at a lot of markets. Stocks Exchange is not a big exchange, but people are going to it, and 98% of its volume is coming from Stocks Exchange. So if you want to trade this coin, I suggest making an account at Stocks Exchange and trading Trident Group. I checked out the website, and here it is here right now. It looks pretty good. It's pretty high quality. It actually shows the Twitter feed right on the website, which is pretty cool. And it tells you about the coin. And I don't think that there is any master node on this coin, at least as I can see right now. Which isn't a bad thing. Just because a coin doesn't have a master node doesn't mean that it's going to fail or something like that. what I'm looking at the most is, again, the circulating supply and the total supply. The total supply, I liked, as I told you before, the best recommendations for me, I think, are going to be under the 3 million supply, total supply. Now, this has a much higher circulating supply than Saga Coin and GoByte, but I liked it to be under 500,000. But still, the total supply is still really low, and so I find like that's a good trade-off. So this is still a good recommendation. Maybe not as good of what I see with Saga, but I still think that this is going to be a good coin and have a bright future, especially if you look through the social tab on CoinMarketCap. You'll see that recently they submitted to Yobit, the Yobit exchange. Now Yobit is not the best exchange, but it does pull a lot of volume. So if you, for example, go to Stocks Exchange and make an account and invest in TRDT, and it gets listed on Yobit before that, I suggest that if you're interested in this coin, now is a good time, because once it hits Yobit, the volume is probably going to blow up. It's probably going to hit $10 very quickly. Once it hits Yobit, it will move fast, and I would guess that it will hit that $10 mark within 1 to 2 weeks after hitting Yobit. So keep that in mind. That's one reason why this volume has started picking up since the 1st of January. And it's likely because of this announcement from them on their submission to Yobit, the Yobit exchange. So people are anticipating once it hits this exchange that it's going to grow, and I believe that these early adopters are correct with that. I think that $10 is a likely target before a substantial pullback to maybe the $5 mark, and it will hold around that area for a while before continuing back up. And I think that a $25 coin is a likely scenario for this over the 2018 year. $50, I don't know. I think that has a lot of potential for that, but I'm going to have to wait and see. And if this doesn't move as much and Saga Coin happens to hit my $50 target, I will jump in on Trident Group as soon as possible. But I probably won't jump on it if it's over $10. If it's still a $5 coin by Saga's, if Saga hits my profit target and Trident Group is still a $5 coin, I will likely jump in on it. But if it's more than that, probably not. All right, so guys, Trident Group, it's a good investment right now, in my opinion. Everything looks out for this to be a positive gainer over the coming weeks, especially if it's being added to other popular exchanges. So I suggest you look at this coin and consider buying some of it if that's where you want to go. All right, so that's pretty much the update for me when it comes to these two coins. I wanted to give you a quick update on Lind, since this is a coin I talked about quite a long time ago when it was 7 cents. And Lind is been pushing up, but it has been in a consolidation period. And consolidation period for cryptos is not a huge fall. It's just been flat for a while. That's what I see. What happens with these cryptos is that sometimes they'll dip a little bit and then it'll just kind of lack volume. As you can see here, it's been lacking volume in the past while. And then recently it just started picking it back up a little bit, started increasing, the volume started increasing a bit. And it did make a new high. It broke here and has been ranging a little bit since. So what's happening currently? Inside candle setup right near the area of support in here. I think that it will continue to bounce up and probably retest the high. And so this would be a good place to consider a re-entry of Lind. What about the future of Lind, though? How much farther do I think it's going to go? I think that a 50-cent coin is likely, and potentially $1 for a Lind in 2018. I think is a possible scenario. So Lind may be a coin that's too late now for some of those people that are looking for big gains, because especially if I only think that it has about $1 target. It's still a 200% gain, but I think there's much better opportunity with other coins when you're looking for a 500 or potentially 1,000% gain on your money. All right, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you next time. I'm going to be doing another video on Devore Coin, an update with that. So stay tuned for if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching and the support. See you next time.